Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while. I've been kind of pulled back, stepped away from social media and YouTube and just work in general for the last couple of months because I gave birth to our daughter at the end of January. She's our first child, so we're just kind of taking this time to get used to our new life and being a family and getting to know her. And it has been completely and utterly overwhelming and amazing, and yeah, all of the things that everybody says, but also totally unexpected somehow at the same time. I don't know, it's crazy. I have been asked already how I think it's going to impact my work and my style and what my routine is going to be, and honestly, I don't even know. This coming week, you all will be watching this on the 31st of March, but this first week in April is my first week kind of fully back into work, and I'm just figuring it out one day at a time, and I still feel like I'm far away from having any sort of analysis of what it means or what it's ultimately going to look like or my routine or how it will impact work. All of that, I'm sure I will have thoughts on that in the future, but for right now, I'm just kind of taking it one step at a time, and yeah, getting back into it, and certainly very excited to be starting again. And that was something I had been worried about in when I was pregnant, was whether lots of people told me, oh, as soon as you have a baby, you're not going to want to work anymore. And I didn't feel like I was going to be that way, just because I love working and I love the work that I do. And I've been pleasantly surprised. Well, no, not pleasantly surprised. I have been pleased to see that my initial instinct was correct and that I am actually enjoying easing back into work and really looking forward to kind of going at it full tilt again. So on that note, I have a few updates that I wanted to make, and obviously the birth of my daughter was a big update. And in addition to that, this one is a little bit sad because it's kind of a closing, but it's that I'm going to be closing down my Patreon. And the reason for that is that I'm just much busier now, both with family and with work. And Patreon has been a really positive experience, and I really enjoyed it, but it's also a lot of work, and it didn't quite get to the scale where that was sustainable. So I was feeling like I was either going to have to cut Patreon or like significantly step back from YouTube and not make many new videos, but only make the videos for Patreon. And I just don't want to do that at this point. It feels it doesn't feel quite right. So I am choosing to turn off the Patreon. And yeah, if you were one of the folks who contributed at the $20 and above level, even though we didn't get to the full 4 months, I'm still going to fulfill the custom print for you. So if you are one of those people, I will be in touch, and that process will get going soon as well. So Patreon is coming to an end. Thank you very much to everybody who contributed and supported and pledged. It was really fun, and hopefully maybe there will be a point when I can do something like that again. But for right now, I'm just kind of feeling like I need to focus in and let that go. So I hope you all understand. And yeah. Next update is that my Etsy store is reopening. It will actually be reopened today once you all see this video. I'll have a link in the description box. And as a way to celebrate that reopening, the first 5 people that make orders and mention to me in the note in their order that they're from YouTube are going to get a surprise in their order, and that is a package of these studio test prints. So when I get ready to offer a new print, I run off a bunch of tests so that I can make sure that the color is working and that it's looking the way that I want it to, it looks like the original, all that good stuff. And the really terrible ones I just throw away, but usually through the course of that process, there are several that are really good, like they're almost perfect. They're like 95% of the way there, but they're not quite perfect, so I don't feel comfortable selling them. But I also don't want to throw them away because they look really good. So I have a bunch of those saved, and I'm going to be making up 5 little packages of them. And some of them have 2 prints, some of them have 3 or 4, but they're each all different, and they're signed, and they'll be marked with the word test print on the back, I believe. Yep, that's what I've done. So the first 5 people who make an order of any amount and then leave me a little note at checkout mentioning that they're from YouTube, they're a YouTube viewer, they're going to get one of those included in their order. So yes, I hope you all enjoy those, and I'm looking forward to seeing who they go to. The last thing I want to mention is just some of the new videos that I have upcoming. Obviously, there's going to be lots more time lapse. That was kind of what this channel is built on. And I'm already working on one and had posted about it on my Instagram. Posted a picture of the colors that I was using and asked you all to guess what you thought I was drawing based on the colors I was using. And there were some amazing guesses and things that I actually really want to draw now in the future. And the people that came the closest to answering it correctly were those who guessed flowers, because that's been another request that I've had over the past few months, was to do more botanicals. So I am doing a hydrangea. Hope that didn't mess up the focus, but yes, I'm doing a hydrangea, and I'm doing a couple things different with this drawing. The first is that I am working across the drawing rather than going kind of layer by layer, which is what I usually do. And the second is that I am working really hard to use only one media, which is colored pencil, and that's another request I've had over the last few months, was to just do something with a single media, because I'm always mixing so many different things, and we'll see if I am successful at that. That's my plan right now, but yeah, I'm working really hard to try to make it happen. And then the last new thing that I'm trying with this drawing is that I am working with another brand of colored pencil in addition to the Prismacolors. So should be a fun video. That will be out soon, and then I'll have lots more in the future. And if you have ideas for things you'd like to see me draw, you can always leave those in the comments. I don't do things fully based on request, except one I did on Patreon. But I'm always open to hearing ideas and suggestions for things that you all would like to see. And as for other new videos, I'm planning on doing an advice to my younger self video, which is something other people have done, and I've really enjoyed those myself, so I thought I would do my own. And a couple of more open-ended experimental things that I was thinking of trying were a video where I would go to a bakery. There's a bunch of really great bakeries in Boston, and get pastries and take reference photos and kind of show the process that goes into that. And then I had also been thinking of doing a recipe video, something where I cook first and then draw. Well, probably it would be baking, let's be real, like it's probably going to be dessert that I would make. But yes, so I would bake and then show the process of how I would draw that. So let me know if those are things you are interested in seeing, or if you have any other ideas for a video that you'd like to see, those can go in the comments. And oh, and then also thinking of doing a kind of colored pencil comparison across different brands. So working with this new brand in addition to the Prismacolors has made me think that I want to try some other brands as well. I probably will still always be a Prismacolor girl, but yeah, I thought it would be fun to do a kind of a larger compare and contrast. And lastly, I am already working on another Q&A. I just posted one not that long ago, but you all keep coming up with questions, and good questions, ones that I haven't heard before. So there will be another one of those in the future. If you have a question that you would like to ask, you can put it in the comments, or you can tweet me, or you can email me. And if it's a question that I haven't answered before, I will do my best to answer it in the Q&A. Yeah, so I think that's about it for this video. It's just kind of an update of what's going on. Oh, actually, nope, there was one more thing I wanted to mention. I have a few more illustrations in this month's issue of Real Simple magazine. It's in the Things Cooks Know column, which is an educational column about cooking and cooking techniques and skills and all that good stuff. So if you like the magazine and you want to see the illustrations in context, it is in stores now, and I'll be sharing those on my social media eventually as well. And I think I took process photos, so I'll be sharing the process behind them also. So I think that is finally it for this update. And again, thank you to everybody for all the encouraging comments over the past couple of months, and thank you for sticking around. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to making more videos and getting back into it. So I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.